Hello and welcome back to Gapey's greenhouse. I've been slowly getting rid of all the overwintered greens that have been in the greenhouse. You can see here on the left I've got all the mustard greens all pulled out. This is the bed where I'm going to be planting my chinense, capsicum chinense varieties here. I'll probably be doing that in the next day or so. I've got some lettuce that I planted in here not too long ago. That's about ready to harvest. I did harvest one head that was in here this morning, and we've got our pepper cress here that needs to come out. It's starting to go to seed here. You can see there's some flower buds just starting to open up there. I'm not sure if the chickens like pepper cress or not, but I might be feeding those to the chickens. I've also got a kale plant growing here. I may need to pull that out because I think it's going to get pretty big. I've got a couple of cilantro volunteers back here, and I think this here is a marigold, which I don't remember putting there, so I think that might have volunteered. Oh, there's a little tiny slug on the lettuce. We got some onions growing back there. Some of them are starting to get some flower heads there. That's it on this side of the greenhouse. Over here is everything is pretty much bolted over here. We got some radishes. I had a couple of varieties of radishes in here that's all bolted, so I've been pulling that out as it bolts. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get any radishes out of this because it's just been too hot. It's been in the 80s the last 3 or 4 days, which is just too hot for radishes because it's been probably high 90s in the greenhouse. And then we've got some more lettuce. I'm surprised the lettuce is doing as well as it has in this heat. And then we've got some Swiss chard back here that's all bolted. That pink one back there is already pretty much touching the ceiling of the greenhouse. So all of this is going to be coming out in the next few days. I've been pulling out 1 or 2 things to feed to the chickens about every day. And then we've got some kale here. And this kale is a little bit slower to bolt. I haven't seen any seed heads or flowers coming out of this one, so I'm still harvesting a little bit of this and eating it, but those are going to come out here pretty soon as well. And then this one here, I think it might be the kaleidoscope kale, but looks like something has been eating on that. But yeah, all this stuff is going to come out. And then this is what's left of the spinach. I've also been taking some of that out, so you can see there's some bare ground there that I've taken spinach out of that part. And we've still got about 6 plants, I think, of spinach back here. And this has all been getting eaten by aphids. So I did order some ladybugs. Oh, I'm seeing some ants in there as well, which is one of the problems that we have with the aphids. The ants they call it farming aphids. So they kind of spread the aphids around on everything. But I've got ladybugs on the way, so hopefully that'll take care of the aphid problem. And then I've got all of my garden starts that I haven't put in the ground yet or that are for sale. So a lot of this stuff is for sale, which I've been posting on Facebook, and I have sold quite a lot already, but still have quite a bit left. You can see over here we've got some parsley and kale, some pink celery, and these are some of my starts that I just haven't gotten in the ground yet. We've got some marigolds here, and nasturtiums, some more kale. And then these are the wild peppers. So I've got the wild peppers here in the greenhouse, but I'm going to be planting those in containers here pretty soon. This is the Evergreen Huckleberry, and it's not doing very well. I got these as kind of starts from a plant sale earlier in the spring, and they're just not doing well at all. These are some late tomatoes I started, some zinnias, and then all my cucumbers and squashes over here. So I've still got a lot of stuff to plant. Lots of more flowers over here. Some basil. Just lots of stuff. So I'm going to be busy for the next few weeks getting all this stuff planted and finding places to plant it. And and we've got our fig trees in here. This is the Tacoma Violet fig tree. And then this one here is the Figo Preto. And then the last one is the Burgessot Grease. So all of these potted figs are doing really pretty well. None of these have died yet. The fig cuttings, on the other hand, I've had some bad luck with those, but I still have a few left. Oh, actually, it looks like this one might have a little fig on it. That'll be neat if this produces some figs this year. But anyway, that's it for the greenhouse. The next update is going to be lots of peppers in here, and it'll be look a lot different. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook.